All right, there we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's Sacred Pathway sermon with me, Allison Rozelle. Happy Sunday, Sunday. I hope everyone is doing well. We are going to be doing our reading for the week to see what we need to know, what we need to be concentrating our energy on, all that good stuff. And we're going to do a 6-card reading. So, I just want to go ahead and say outright, thank you for everyone who tunes in every week. Whether you are watching this live, you watch the replay, or you listen on the podcast, either way, I am so grateful for you, and I thank you so much for your continued support. What would help me a lot, though, is if you would tell people about it. If you would share the podcast, share these Instagram lives. Welcome more people, more Black women into the fold so we can build this community. Yes. I am making some changes, and I know y'all like, God, this woman changes a lot. Well, I go how Spirit leads me. And one thing about me, when something is not working, I made the commitment to myself that this year, I'm not going to spend a lot of time trying to force things that aren't flowing, that aren't working. Because what I find in my MO of who I am, I tend to continue to hold things that don't serve the greater good when it comes to my business, because it's like I have a vision and I'm trying to make you see my vision, and you're like, yeah, but that's not what I want from you. And I'm like, but listen, I'm gonna get to that if you just see my vision. And that's not how it works. So I decided that 2021 is definitely going to be the year where, as I said, I'm shooting my shot. But if I miss, that means that I need to recalibrate and understand why I missed. And it could just be that something just maybe just not right now. And some of the things that I'm working on, I'm being very intentional of deciding what I need to do right now and what maybe need to be kind of like down the line. So, got some stuff cooking up for you. Another thing is I want to invite you to join me on Clubhouse. How many of you are on Clubhouse? So I will tell you, I was a little hesitant when it came to Clubhouse because I was like, okay, I don't get this. It's, there's no video. It's all audio. You can't like type in correspondence, or no one can respond to you in that way. You can't record it. So what's the point? So I decided to kind of go in a couple of rooms on Clubhouse and just kind of take the temperature of what's going on. And then finally, I did my first room last week. And it was great. I enjoyed it. So I'm going to continue that for as long as it feels right and aligned. So I invite you, if you are on Clubhouse, to join me in the Clubhouse. To join me on Wednesdays, that's Wind Down Wednesdays, at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I get on there. It is my sacred intention to pull one card for the people who show up and want a card. I am going to put a limit on there eventually, because I don't want to be sitting doing that for like 2 and 3 hours. That's not going to happen. My desire is to be there between 45 minutes to an hour. I don't want to be on there long because I just want to be very aware of time, of everyone's time, and my own. So that is my intention. So join me for Wind Down Wednesdays, where we pull cards. We'll do like some meditation, some breath work, all that good stuff. And it's free. I mean, why not? Who doesn't like free? So yeah, that's what I'm working on. I'm trying to slowly back away from so much Facebook. I think Facebook is going to be where a lot of the replays are, because I enjoy Instagram more than Facebook. Also, I think I'm going to enjoy Clubhouse a lot, because when I think about the plus of Clubhouse, you don't see me. So I could be sitting, in, my PJs, chilling, and not have to get cute or anything like that. So there's a win for that, and I like it. So that's what we're doing. All right, so enough of that. Let's get ourselves ready for this reading. So first, before we do that, let's just take us 3 deep breaths. Why not? Okay? So I want you to get yourself comfortable and centered, and close your eyes. We're going to do 3 deep breaths together. So just breathe normally and get your breath and your heartbeat all in alignment. Just feel into your body. Kind of just do a scan through your body and see where in your body do you need to add a little more attention, a little more love. And as you feel that, send that sacred intention, send that love, send the breath to that area of your body. Let's not get caught up in what we're doing today or what we're doing this week. Let's just stay in this moment, shall we? And feel the natural rhythm of your breath. Now, I want you to take a deep inhale through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. And give me one more deep inhale. And we're going to exhale with sound. Now you can open your eyes. Awesome. Okay, so breath is life. And, we hold our breath so much. I say this all the time, but it's so true. How many times do you get frustrated and you start holding your breath and you're not even realizing that you're doing it, right? But you do it. You hold your breath. You hold your breath when you're anxious, when you are nervous about something, when you are angry, sometimes even when you're happy, you're overexcited, So people always say, breathe, breathe. So yeah, take time to breathe. All right, so we're doing a reading with Wisdom of the Oracle deck from Colette Baron Reed. I haven't pulled from this deck in a long time. It's been, I think, months since I've pulled from this deck. I could be lying, but I don't think I've pulled from this deck in a while. Nevertheless, I'm going to pull. I have 6 cards in front of me, and this is what they look like on the outside. Really cute. Red, white, that aqua, and a little bit of gold, a little purple. It's got all kinds of stuff going in there. You know what? I never looked at this. Around here on the cards, it says ask and know. All around there it says ask and know, and it just repeats that. I never noticed that before. See, I've had this card deck for how long, and I have not noticed that. All right. So I have 6 cards in front of me. The purpose of me showing you those was for you to visualize that, because like I said before, my sacred intention is to get it where I have a nice table that I'm sitting at and you guys can actually see the cards in front of me before I pull them. But for now, you're just going to have to imagine in your mind's eye, because the people who are listening have to do that anyway. So just go with me. All right. So they go from left to right. What you want to do is you want to pick a number between 1 and 6. Now, the entire spread is going to give us basically what we need to be concentrating on this week, what the energy is stating for this week. But the card that you pick is the card that is basically what you need to pay a little more attention to this week. But all of these cards, all of them are relevant. So let's go with card number 1. Wow, what a hell of a way to start. Chaos and conflict. Chaos and conflict. So, what I realize is a lot of us, chaos and conflict scares the bejesus out of a lot of us. So what this is saying is this week, there may be a little bit of chaos and conflict, but you're not being called to be involved in it. It has nothing to do with you, so stay out of it. Just sit back, observe it, and don't get involved. Let's go to card number 2 so we can get a little more information about chaos and conflict. Tick tock, tick tock. TikTok. And I'm not talking about the app. So TikTok. So if we've got chaos and conflict that's going on around us, TikTok for me, I'm hearing divine timing. So maybe there is a little chaos and conflict going on in your life right now. And what TikTok is saying, the time, we get caught up in time because that's what as humans, since we have clocks and we keep track of time, we have clocks, we have calendars, timers, everything is about time, and we want to be the fastest. We want to be, get through it the quickest. We want to manifest overnight. We want all these things to happen at rapid speed. And for me, take your time. Slow your roll and just understand that divine timing is everything. You don't have to be in a hurry, and this chaos and conflict, it seems like it's probably going to be a slow burn. And so we can't get caught up in that. We have to take our time and know that in time, it'll pass. Next, card number 3 is change in the wind. So that's very hopeful that with all of this chaos and conflict, there's divine timing, or not to get so hung up on time. Let me go back to that with time. Also understand that you don't have to have everything figured out right now. I was just having a conversation with my son yesterday about this, and just letting him know that, sometimes we have to just go step by step at a pace within our lives, understanding that we are not in control of time at all. We're in control with if we waste it, if we sit back and feel sorry for ourselves, which is not what he was doing, but we have that. But we don't have to have all of the answers and have everything figured out right now. So what we can do is take a breath and understand that change is a coming. Change is on the horizon. So even though we may be facing some chaos and conflict, we just need to slow down, stop trying to rush time, stop trying to rush through, and get things done that maybe just might need to stew a little while, because a change is coming. Building blocks is card number 4. So that is foundational. So with the change in the wind and the changes that are coming, it seems like there's a lot moving around this week. But what the building blocks is saying, what is your foundation like? This might be a time for you to start reevaluating your foundational things of like your spiritual practices. Are you continuously, are you journaling? Are you in prayer and meditation? How do you connect with the divine? And what are some habits that you have that are good, that keep you grounded? So the building blocks is all about staying grounded, which to me is playing off of card number 2 with TikTok. So staying grounded, understanding that you don't have to rush through time. Just keep a steady pace and keep yourself grounded during this time of chaos and conflict and that change that's coming in the wind. So card number 5, ooh, beautiful. It's upside down, so that means we gotta pay extra attention to it. But I'm gonna hold it right side up so you can see it. Regeneration. So regeneration, I want to read about that one because I love this card so much. So that's card 46. Okay, it's taking a while to get to it. So regeneration, the essential meanings are rebirth, second chances, opportunities. Because remember, you got that change in the wind, right? So let's talk about when it's upside down. This is the protection meaning. So endings come in many forms, and now is the time to stop holding on to what must die. Wow. So that something better can take its place. Nature's cycles include disease, decay, death, and regeneration. Let whatever isn't working in your life die. Don't be afraid to face the facts. And there's no need to struggle or grieve. Whatever your query, let it go. You're about to be reborn. So the beautiful thing about that with the regeneration card, hi Goddess Afua. The beautiful thing with the regeneration card, it does mean rebirth. So if card number 1 is telling us that there's chaos and conflict, well, usually before change, there is a lot of chaos and conflict. But card number 2 is reminding you that you are right on time. You don't have to rush it. You don't have to jump ahead in time. Stay right where you are. Card number 3 is bringing the point home of saying, yes, there's a change in the wind. So brace yourself on card number 4 with your building blocks, having the right foundation and knowing who you are and whose you are, And then the reassurance comes in the regeneration. The regeneration of your rebirth, because all those things within the chaos and conflict and the change in the wind just means there's some stuff that's shedding away from your life. And you have to be prepared to, brave enough to let go what's not working so that the new you, the new things can come alive within you and give you new life, new purpose. And Afua says, lovely seeing you, hearing you, feeling your sermon. Thank you, goddess. Card number 6. This is the last card. Chop wood. This is another one. I'm going to read it because I like chop wood. I'm going to hold it this way so you can see what it's like, because it's got a broom there. And I love it. It's in protection. That's the thing about these cards that I enjoy. Some of these I love just so much that are just like awesome sauce to me. And let me read that real quick. So chop wood means being grounded in everyday experience, humility. So let's go to the protection message. Are you an armchair astronaut? Do you dream of wealth and fame, big ideas, inventions, or desires with a capital D? The appearance of this card is a sign that might be devoting too much time to dreaming and talking about your dreams. You have to get out of the chair to make things happen. You actually have to do something. Start with a small task. Remember, the big dream becomes reality only after you've begun to take incremental steps. Mythologist Joseph Campbell once says, take one step towards the gods and they will take 10 steps towards you. So, chop wood is saying, okay, so you've got your regeneration now. You are emerging as a new creature. So that means as the new creature, get busy. Get busy on that dream. Whatever it is that you're wanting to do, take the time and do it. Stop sitting on the sidelines and saying, oh, I want to do that. Oh, she's doing that. How come I'm not doing that? I want to do that. Stop it. Stop it. So I love that this reading came together the way it did. So let's just recap it. So for card number 1, we had chaos and conflict. So like I said, anytime there's a change on the horizon, you can rest assured there's going to be some chaos. There's going to be some conflict. There's going to be some whole bunch of stuff going on in your world. But don't get confused with that and don't get caught up in it, because actually it's setting the tone for something, so stay out of it. TikTok. Time. Taking time. Divine timing. Not jumping ahead of time. Understanding that you have time. You don't want to waste it, but you have time. As long as you stay present in the here and now, in the moment that you're in right now, and then right now, and then right now, you have an opportunity to change your life. Change in the wind. Change is on the horizon. Make sure with building blocks that you are grounded. And with that, regeneration will come through. That is your rebirth. You will reemerge a new creature ready so that you can chop wood and get busy and stop being an armchair astronaut, as it says, and start working toward your goals and dreams. So I think this is a great reading for the week, and we'll be talking more about these cards throughout the week. So I invite you to leave me a comment and tell me what you think. Which card was yours? And does it resonate with you at all? I want to hear. I want to know. And again, follow me on, I was going to say TikTok, but I'm looking at the card. Don't follow me on TikTok. I ain't on there. I may get back on there. I don't know. TikTok is just too much for me sometimes. Anyway, follow me on Clubhouse, the new thing, Clubhouse, and be part of the Wind Down Wednesday, okay? So that's all I have. And I want you to enjoy your day, enjoy your week, and get busy. Chop wood. Have a good one. Bye-bye for now.